In the different aspects of vocabulary knowledge section, we are going to look at collocations. But before we continue, please make sure you do the mini quiz on collocations. So for that, for the ones who haven't done it yet, you type in zizish.com and then choose student login. Then you type your class code. Here is the class code for you. And then you join my class. For example, here you will see a collocations lesson. If you haven't played the game yet, please stop the presentation here and first check your knowledge on zizish.com. Then continue with the presentation. And here you will see what happens. Probably your name will enter here because you took part in this before. Okay, let's continue with our session and focus on collocations. Collocations can be defined as two or more words that are commonly used together. For example, strong tea, heavy rain, hurry up, make the bed, do the homework, feel free, make progress, and so on. Now, please look at the table here. Fast food is the natural and right one, but quick food is not natural and it is not correct. A quick meal is correct and natural, but again, a fast meal is not acceptable. So our collocations are usually more natural and right somehow. So some people believe native speakers speak with such fluency because they have a large collection of collocations, phrases, expressions in their memory, which instantly appear without an effort to form them. How about learners of English? How can they gain such fluency? Now, how to learn collocations so that students can become fluent. Here, we will look at some fluency exercises. We will talk about practice in session 4, but here we can go through some general suggestions. First of all, recognizing their existence whenever students should see a collocation is very useful for them to understand what to do with them. And then learning them as a group, in other words, as single blocks of language, is useful. So here, learning heavy rain as a chunk rather than learning heavy and rain separately is the suggestion. Another suggestion is writing down other words that collocate with it. For example, remember vaguely, remember vividly, or remember clearly, or remember well. Students can learn all of them at the same time, or they can make a note of them at the same time. For example, I distinctly remember you said that, or I remember what you said well. Students can notice these similarities. Another suggestion is, as you can see, reading a lot. Reading helps learn vocabulary and collocations in context, as you are exposed to the natural language more often. So let's look at revision, the importance of revision, and practice using them in context. Again, we will come back to that in session 5. Using a good collocation dictionary is also very important. Teaching learners how to use them is very important to have them because independent vocabulary, to become independent vocabulary learner is not very easy. It requires some training and strategies. There are many good resources actually, and collocations dictionaries can help learners. These good resources will provide you with collocations commonly used with keywords rather than just the definition. So here are some of them. Next slide shows the types of collocations. It's a very brief introduction to collocations. It's trying to open it. Okay, I'll come back to my presentation. Yes, we were going to continue with different types of collocations. Here you can see noun phrases or verb-noun phrases, adverb adjectives, adjective nouns, noun verbs, verb plus expression with preposition, or verb plus adverbs. You can look at those resources and you can explore collocations more. Here we would like to give you a task that requires some sort of evaluation. Here's a lesson plan with take, the collocations of take, from Teams Free English Lesson Plans website. And you will evaluate the lesson plan in terms of how it deals with meaning and use and grammar and form. And the second question is, why would you use or not use this lesson plan with your students? Okay, so how does the lesson deal with meaning and use and grammar and form? And would you use it? Why not? And you can see the handout here, but it can also be seen in the Padlet wall here. So this shows both the lesson plan and our handout, what to do with it. So what you will do is you will write your comments here and we look forward to reading them. Thank you so much.